What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Filecoin. They have had a rough ride of it today. Not today, the last month really, with the SEC, which I'm going to talk about in this vid. And I'm also going to talk about what this can potentially hit in terms of price. Guys, I also have an exclusive deal for anyone that's watching this channel. Huge opportunity to make some very good money. So pay attention to this vid because you're going to want to get involved in this. Before I get into anything though, guys, if you're new to the channel, or even if you're a returning visitor, has not been here for a while, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. And in those videos, I showed everyone that was buying these cryptos because I thought they were going to have some seriously good returns. You can see what the price of these coins were when I recorded the vids and released them. You can see the highs that these coins hit 18 months on, and you can see what the profit would have been from just $100 into each one. So if you had done that, let's say it was $2,600 investment in total because there's 26 coins, and you sold 18 months on, and that's pretty much what I did, right? A $2,600 investment would have got you a profit of over 123 grand. That's pretty good. Now, as I said, I sold these. I have been buying up cryptos since the markets dropped. I consistently buy up cryptos, and I share these with the members at copymycrypto.com. So anytime I buy a crypto, I let my members know exactly what crypto I'm buying, why I'm buying it, the gains I think the crypto can have, the percentage of my money I'm putting in. When I sell a crypto, I let the members know what coin I'm selling, what percentage I'm selling, why I'm selling it, and what I'm doing with my money, whether it's banking it, whether it's reinvesting it. Now, if you want to copy along with me and take the work out of your crypto investing and make the same profits I do, you can do. Just go to copymycrypto.com and go read that site. And have a look at how you got on in the last bull cycle. Have a look at the gains that you had. Because you can see on the site what the members got in the last bull cycle. You can see what I've said historically. And everything's verifiable because it's all public record. It's all on YouTube. And then you can make a decision if this is something you're interested in, guys. So click the site and check it out. Right, Filecoin. So Filecoin had that sort of parabolic run, really rocketed up in the last bull cycle. Market cap is $2 billion right now. $2 billion, which is obviously quite massive. Now, most of the supply is still to come out. There's still about 1.5 billion tokens left to be released, so it's worth noting. There is potential for dumps there across the token releases, but they are staggered, and they are, it's not all going to be in a one-off, so there shouldn't be too much danger of a massive dump. If you're unfamiliar with what Filecoin is, it's all about storage. It's all about decentralized storage. They have been heavily invested in by the Winklevoss twins, Pantera, Andreessen Horowitz, Hashkey, DCG, Blockchain Capital, Polychain Capital. Very heavily backed. And it hit heights of $237 in the last bull cycle, which is pretty good. Now, as I said, Filecoin is a decentralized storage system. You got to remember, as time goes on, we have seen, hackers get more sophisticated. We've seen breaches on the cloud a number of times. Decentralized storage is so damn hard. It's basically impregnable. You cannot crack it. As a result, there is going to be a massive growth, and there's going to be a massive need for decentralized storage. And Filecoin is, the top of the tree in that regard, certainly in terms of market cap. Now, Filecoin is buyable absolutely everywhere. Right now, guys, if you're going to get it, I would recommend BitGet. BitGet have partnered with me, and they've given an exclusive offer to the people watching this channel. So, if you join via the link in the description and you participate, you will get a share of 100 grand prize pool. So all you have to do is go through KYC. Do a net deposit of at least $20. Do trading volume that's over $100. Even if you participate in some copy trading for just $1 or more, if you do peer-to-peer, if you do a peer-to-peer deposit for $1, if you do trading volume of over $2,000, obviously that's another one. If you do, if you subscribe to an earn product for $1, you start ticking off the boxes for the raffle. These are the things that you need to do, and as a result, you are entitled for a share of 100 grand prize pool. Whether that's an iPhone, whether that's a whole Ethereum that you get, whether that's just a USDT cash deposit, there's lots of opportunities. You know, you can win trading bonuses, you can win an Ethereum, like I say, the bit gets summer kit. There's lots of opportunities here, and all you've got to do is join via the link in the description and participate in the activities, and you'll be entitled for a nice win there. And by the way, if you're unfamiliar, BitGet is also proof of reserves is verified. If you're ever unsure about an exchange, you can go onto CoinGecko, click on the exchanges, and they share the reserves data. So as an example, Coinbase don't share theirs. As an example, DigiFinex don't share theirs. Whitebit don't share their reserves. BitGet does, and BitGet has been one of the fastest growing exchanges. The reason I partnered with them is I do believe they're going to be a top 5 exchange, if not top 3. The work that they've done in such a short space of time has been staggering. The copy trading features they've got are awesome. The earn features are fantastic. The launchpad, the coins that have launched off the launchpad have went on to do very well. So if you've never taken a look at it, do take a look at it through the link in the description to get yourself some money in that prize pool. Now, Filecoin. Let's get straight into the problems Filecoin's had, actually. Forget the what Filecoin is. So Filecoin has been warned that they meet the exact definition of what a security is. So the SEC has now asked Grayscale to withdraw its application for a Filecoin trust product, saying it believes its underlying asset is a security. So on May 17th, an announcement from Grayscale said that the firm lodged a Form 10 application with the regulator to launch an updated Filecoin trust product. The Form 10 would see the firm's pre-existing Filecoin trust product become more akin to a public company, which would file quarterly reports on its financial activity. Now, Grayscale has come back fighting, really. Grayscale said they do not believe that FIL is a security under the federal securities law, and intends to respond promptly to the SEC staff with an explanation of the legal basis for Grayscale's position. So they've come out fighting. They really believe in Filecoin. And it also is a clear indication that they believe Filecoin is a quality product, because otherwise they wouldn't offer it as a product. Now, Grayscale noted that it cannot predict whether or not the SEC will be persuaded into accepting its explanation, and may seek accommodations for the registration of the trust. But for Filecoin to come out Grayscale to come out fighting on behalf of Filecoin is a really strong sign. And we'll see what happens, because the SEC has literally just splattered everywhere. And just it looks like they've picked cryptos out of a hat to suggest that they're securities. I mean, was it Cardano they suggested as a security, but they did all their fundraising in like China? Was it China or Japan? I can't remember. So how? You know, there's very odd things happening. As always, Gary Gensler is just overreaching and being a bit of a jackass. Now, Filecoin is a decentralized storage network designed to store humanity's most important information. I will say this, Filecoin, you should sort your website out a little bit. It's not that neat. Or at least, you know, when you've got a banner, like figure out how to not make it adjust. It doesn't look great. But in terms of store, Filecoin, you can use Filecoin to store and retrieve data. And Filecoin is in for private data, for websites, for video, for DApp websites, for podcast data, for securities archives, contract data, personal files, app data, tons of different things. They have a fully decentralized cloud. So Filecoin combines with IPFS, which is a peer-to-peer distributed network protocol, to make a more efficient and secure web free from corporate control. And that's the big thing. Like, fundamentally, you're having all your stuff stored on a centralized server. If that's cracked, if that's hacked, it all leaks out. We've seen it before multiple times. So make no mistake about it. If there was to be, in the next 18 months, let's say, a huge hack of a centralized cloud storage provider, decentralized storage cryptos like Filecoin or Filecoin or Storage would absolutely explode in terms of price. They would rocket. So that's worth noting. Now Filecoin, like I said, they've grown really well. They've actually started being integrated with a number of different products now as well. You can also see what the roadmap aims to be. So they're building a blockchain. Building blockchain is like building a software rocket. It's fundamentally hard and takes extraordinary care. Yeah, I'm not going to read all of that. So there we go. Roadmap. The Filecoin network roadmap is live. So you can see it all through GitHub, and you can go through it. So you can see where they're aiming to. Well, you can see all of 2022. I don't think we have an updated one for 2023 as of yet. Doesn't look it. Does it? No, it doesn't look it. Okay, so they don't have the updated one as of yet. So you can also see the tech spec for Filecoin itself. You can see the Filecoin community continues to grow. They are now doing lots of events worldwide, which is usually a good sign for growth as well. Fundamentally, I'm quite impressed with the sort of Filecoin's development in such a short space of time. As you can see, this is their blog with all their events. So if you wanted an event, you can see where they're at. So Filecoin news, they update that pretty damn regularly, to be fair. You usually get 1 or 2 a month. But they are, and there you go, it's been 100 days since the launch of the Filecoin virtual machine. Check out the blog post for all that's happened since and a glimpse of what's to come for. So there's kind of a short-term roadmap. So you can see 2,500 smart contracts deployed. This is in like 100 days. 93.2 thousand files sent. 2.83 million files sent from Filecoin Ethereum virtual machine addresses. This is incredible in a very, very short space of time. You can also see the infrastructure tools that are being used. They're growing really damn well. And they've got a Titan in Grayscale fighting in their corner, which is a really strong sign that Filecoin's going to be okay. Now, I look at Filecoin and I go, I'm not convinced necessarily it's going to break to a new high. Its market cap is already $2 billion. But were it to hit effectively $100, which I think is quite achievable, I'd say 100 to 120. But let's say 100. That's a market cap of roughly $10 billion. Sorry, that's a market cap of $40 billion. Now that's obviously very, very high, but with the growth that's going to come of decentralized storage cryptos, that could be achieved. If there's a huge hack on a significant centralized storage provider, that would result in a huge surge as well. Filecoin's an absolute beast in terms of what they've done in a very short space of time. I wouldn't be surprised to see this hit $100, possibly $120. But we do have to be aware, look, fundamentally, SEC is causing price suppression on a number of cryptos. So the more cryptos that get swept up as a security, the greater everyone needs for an XRP win in that court case. Because if precedent is set legally, it's going to be very, 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 very difficult to then turn the tide on that. So we'll see how it plays. Obviously, the SEC is going to have a big issue, a big say on what happens moving forward. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think this can do more? Do you think this can hit 100, 120, 140, 150? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. And look, if you haven't already, get onto BitGet using that link in the description. You're going to be in a draw for up to 100 grand in prize pool. So guys, don't miss that. It's an exclusive offer to this channel. And if you guys want to copy along to my crypto investments, if you want to take all the work out of your crypto investing, head over to copymycrypto.com. Go and read the site. Go see everything I've said in the past. See what the members have achieved in the past. All of this is public record, so you can verify it all yourself. Go look at how you performed in the last bull cycle. What gains did you have? What profits did you bank? Because you can see what the members did on the website. And like I say, it's all verifiable. Copymycrypto.com is where I do all the work. I dive into coins daily. I find coins that are winners. And when I do, I tell my members about them. I tell them what I'm doing with them. And they can copy along. There's literally no work needed because I do it all and they get the same profits I do. So if you've never got around to checking it out, do that too. And I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.